Bottles 4 deep in a white Toyota. A quarter tank of gas, 1 pistol and orange soda. Janky stash box when the federales a roll up. Basketball shorts with the Gonzalez Park odor. We on the mission for bad bitches in trouble. I hope the universe love you today. Cause the energy we bring is sure to carry away a flock of positive activists to fill their body with hate if it's necessary. Bumping cheesy first album, looking distracted. Speaking language only we know you think it's an accent. The windows roll down, all I see is
this is the final episode in this sample shopping haul. We have 5 fragrances to talk to you guys about today, all available at www.decantshop.com. Now, please remember that your coupon code MAX12, which is exclusively for viewers in this video and subscribers of my channel, is going to save you 12% off your entire order. And also, please remember that you can trade in fragrances in your collection for store credit or cash, and you can buy decanting supplies all made in the USA at Decant Shop as well. So it really is the one-stop shop online for all of your decanting and sampling fragrances needs. Decantshop.com, coupon code MAX12. So 5 fragrances today. First up, another from the house of Tokyo Milk. This one is called Eden, and the notes on Eden are green notes, cassis, iris, and musk. Now, again, this is from that Curiosity line. 30 ml for $30, and Margot Elena is the perfumer. To me, on this one, I get like an irisy green tea, but you know, I think my real beef with this Curiosity line is they just don't use dark notes. It's all flowers and citruses and white musks and sea notes, and to me, it's a little bit of a snooze fest. I don't know how many of these I could tell apart in like a blind test. There's just not enough imagination for me here. You know, I said it last week and I'm going to repeat it. If you want the good stuff from Tokyo Milk, look towards their darker collection, which is available at some Sephora locations. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at another one from the house of Demeter. And this one is called Pink Lemonade. Now, you guys know pink lemonades is usually water, sugar, lemon juice, and grenadine syrup, and that's sort of exactly what I get out of this one. These are available on their website and at most Dwayne Reed locations in New York City, and 15 ml bottles are $30. On the website, they do sell bigger bottles and candles and grooming products as well. But with this one, what I get is like a tart lemon with a bit of sweetness. I do have to say that I think they do a good job here of imparting that pink feel with that sweetness. This one is nice, but these sort of sweet Demeters like Pink's Lemonade and Sex on the Beach aren't the ones that I find to be like impressive. I find the ones to be impressive like Thunderstorm and Funeral Home and Pruning Shears. You know, those sort of are more artistic to me. But if you're a lemonade junkie, you know, you're a big fan of lemonade, maybe you'd want to give this one a try. For me, it's a huge pass. Next up, we've got one from the house of Montale. This one is called Musk Oud. Now, the notes on Musk Oud are saffron, ebony, vetiver, amber notes, musk, and oud. $170 for 100 ml of Lucky Scent, or 50 ml for $120. You can look for this at all Montale retailers. Now, I've sort of seen comparisons between this and Nasamato's Duro online, and I don't really get it. To me, this is a medicinal oud with some musk. The musk, though, is so faint and so light. Even at the dry down, I get some woods, a little bit of vetiver, like an earthy vetiver. But to me, Duro is just such a better scent. Duro is more potent. There's more layers to Duro. It's better blended to me. You know, this, for me, this Montale Oud Musk sort of just goes into that Montale category where so much smells like it. And those are the Montale scents that I try to avoid. The Montale scents that I like are the unique ones, and sort of Montale's take on different themes. You know, when they do oud, I think that they really need an editor to sort of cut down what they're releasing. That's just my opinion. Not a bad scent by any stretch of the imagination, but just sort of another Montale oud. Okay, next up, we have one from the house of Diptyque. Now, this one is called Oyedo. I think it's Oyedo, so Oyedo or Oyedo. The only scent that I currently own from this house is the John Galliano Essence, which was made to smell like a Russian Orthodox church, and that's a great incense woody scent. I have Tam Down with 34 Boulevard and L'Autois on my purchase list. This one, Oyedo, was a 2000 release, and your notes are lime, orange, lemon, and yuzu at the top. There's woody notes in the thyme in the middle, and woody notes in the base. 50 ml of this is $90. In New York City, you can get Diptyque at Bloomingdale's, Barney's, and Blue Mercury, and online Lucky Scent stocks this. Now, this one is interesting. Out the bottle, it immediately reminded me of Little Italy by Bond No. 9. It has that like orange lifesaver vibe, but it's a little different because it feels like lime and lemon lifesavers join the party here. But it loses steam fast and turns into something sort of very blah to me. You know, there are excellent Diptyque scents out there. The one that I've mentioned, Aoud, Physicos is a good fig scent. This one to me is a miss. It's sort of a candyish mandarin orange, and if you're looking for a great mandarin orange scent, I would go with Eau de Mandarin Ambre by Hermes, which is mandarin orange with a little bit of passion fruit and amber. So I was really excited to try this one, and it sort of let me down. Finally, this haul, we have one from the house of Parfums de Marly. This one is called Pegasus. We checked out Herod in the last haul, and I just wasn't impressed with it. And the only fragrance from Parfums de Marly on my to buy list is called Oyedo, and that one gets compared to Amber Narguilé quite a bit. This one was a 2011 release. Your notes are bergamot, heliotrope, and cumin at the top, jasmine, bitter almond, and lavender in the middle, and amber, vanilla, and sandalwood in the base. You can get a 4-ounce bottle of this right now on FragranceNet for $220. The retail price of this is about $300, and Oswald in New York City does carry this line. Now, to me, right off the bat, this reminded me of another fragrance called Eau Hiver by Frederic Malle. Jean-Claude Elena did it. It means winter water, and it's sort of an almondy, watery heliotrope scent, and that's what I get out of this. It's sort of a milky, like a watery, milky almond, and it's interesting. You know, there's a little bit of citrus in it, so you get the citrus in the almond. But I think my big problem with this fragrance, and why, you know, I won't purchase it, and I do like it quite a bit, but the reason why I couldn't see myself purchasing this one is because the performance is just not good. You know, I sprayed this on my arm, and it was very hard for me to smell it about 40 minutes later. And for $300 retail, you know, I just couldn't imagine paying for something so faint. So even though I like the almondiness and the milkiness and the jasmine in here, it's just not a good enough performer for me to invest in an entire bottle. So if I was ranking these, and as you can tell, there's not a huge winner in here, I actually probably would go with Pegasus 1. I probably would go with Oud Amber 2. The Diptyque 3, I think. I would go with the Demeter Pink Lemonade 4, and Le Petit by Tokyo Milk at number 5. So I hope you have enjoyed this haul. Hopefully we'll be back next week with more fragrances to look at from Decant Shop. If not, I'm sure not too longer than that. Please remember to go to decantshop.com and use your coupon code. That is the way you can vote for me and tell Adriana that you want me to continue doing these videos. Coupon code MAX12, www.decantshop.com. I'll see you guys again real soon. I'm Maximilian.
Me and the homies.
I ride for my motherfucking niggas. Hop out, do my stuff, then hop back in.
Me and the homies.
Matter of fact, I hop out that motherfucking be like, doo, 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 doo.